Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Attack of the B Team. So there's quite a lot of new stuff that I've done over the past week or so from the last episode. You'll see this huge conglomeration of a bunch of stuff that makes probably no sense. We'll get to that later though. I don't think I have this floor in the last video. It's futuristic armor. It's only really temporary, just kind of spruce the place up a little bit until I end up building my real house, which once I turn around I can show you, or at least the beginnings of. I haven't really figured out what it's going to be. But yeah, right out the door. Probably looks very strange. So the gold stuff up there, just try to ignore that for now. It's mostly an experiment. If you like how it looks after I finish explaining what it's supposed to be, then let me know, but it probably will get replaced by something else. So it's quite a big change. There's grass everywhere, there's these big stone pillars, and there's this temple entrance thing, which probably looks strange from that direction, but this is what it's supposed to look like, kind of hanging off the mountain there. That's where the bridge that I was talking about is gonna go. So my plans have kind of changed. I want to make basically a good and evil side of this mountain. So I was talking about doing the witchery over there and stuff like that. I actually had a cool idea. I could probably be Rumpelstiltskin with that witchery mod. I saw the spinning wheel that you can apparently make, and it suddenly hit me. Since some of you may know the show Once Upon a Time. If you don't, it is a show that features Rumpelstiltskin. It's too complicated to explain. You can look it up. But he's my favorite character on the show, and probably one of my favorite villains, so it would be fun to mess around with. But anyway, this has a temporary switch here that uses drawbridges disguised as these blocks. This is a drawbridge here, puts out, well, any kind of block, and made a gate out of it. So yeah, there'll be a different lever somewhere else, but you're gonna walk in here, and then the idea here is to have these pillars that are coming out of the ground, which by the way are made of holy stone, which is made with feathers and stone, and it has this nice glittery look that really makes it kind of look magical. So it's supposed to be kind of like a courtyard with a magical spell around it. So all these rocks here are supposed to have like erupted from the ground, and then they're sort of casting a magical shield over the place, or the entire mountain here. And that's what this gold is trying to represent. Now it's not representing the entire thing. This is supposed to represent the fact that it is encircling the place, but the real shield is going to come in the form of solid air blocks, which is what this weird structure over here was me making. This is solid air. It requires water, blaze powder, and camouflage paste to make. When you place it down, it's literally just solid air. You can't go through it. It's a perfect magical shield to fill in all these gaps with, which is why I've made so much of it, because I'm going to need a lot. But if you have any suggestions on what I could do, or what blocks I could use to maybe make a... because I don't want like the entire shield to be made out of a visible block. I just want some indication that there's a barrier in place. So if you have any suggestions on what I could use for that, that'd be great. This wall here was just me testing out all of the chisel options for marble, and limestone down here. But I could really take it down. It's just a pain to chisel all of them one by one, because they're a different block, back into the normal one. But yeah, I was just using it as a reference to figure out how I want to make this entrance. Anyway, moving on from the building stuff, I got a couple things to show you. You may notice that I have some yellow hearts down there. Last episode I had one orange heart. Well, that's changed quite a bit. We have 9 red heart canisters. I'm one away from being full on those. And I also got into advanced genetics. Advanced Genetics is a mod that allows you to put multiple different kinds of genes that you can scrape off from a lot of different kinds of mobs and inject it into yourself to change your own DNA. And some of those include getting more hearts. So one of them that I already injected into myself gives me 5 extra hearts. So that's where that little boost is coming from. If I didn't have that, I'd only have 19 hearts, but right now I have 24 hearts. The yellow is the third tier. So, another thing is I made some more Tinker's Construct stuff. I made some exosuit armor pieces, and I modified them to give me plus 50% attack damage on every one of them. Now I kept my diamond chest plate on because I need some kind of armor, because they give you no protection, and when you modify them to give you protection, it gives you less than a diamond helmet would, because I mean, these are the goggles, so I'm comparing them to the relevant piece of armor. But that plus 150% attack damage overall really comes into play when you have a plus 23 attack damage cleaver. So I can basically one-hit any normal mob. So what is it? If I look in here, put it in here, so that's 12.5 hearts. Oh, and I have a... So this is a Manual Cleaver with a paper tool rod and a Manual tool rod, I think, because you need two, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, so one of them's paper, so I get an extra modifier. I put a ton of quartz on it. I put flux on it, which means it runs off of energy. I put necrotic on it, which means that it will steal hearts when I hit something with it. And I put blaze on it, which means it'll set something on fire. So I have that cleaver. I also made this cutlass, which I think looks awesome. I mean, look at that. It's a perfect evil looking weapon for something. But it only does 15 damage, and it also has lifesteal, fiery, and uses energy. But it's not really as good. And there's my cleaver that I use for fortune stuff. So anyways, yeah, I'm pretty powerful. As far as attack damage anyway, not so much on the armor. What my real end goal is to go to the Promised Land and get some amethyst, and make an amethyst chestplate, which is better than diamond. So I can replace it with that and be more protected. Anyways, I've been rambling on about little stuff. We're gonna do some more advanced genetic stuff. So I'm gonna quickly show off how you do this, and then we're just gonna get straight into injecting ourselves with some really cool genes. So the only things I've done, you may have noticed I have a permanent resistance buff, and that's from zombies. I injected a resistance gene. I haven't really noticed that much of an effect, but it's probably helpful. Anyways, so to use advanced genetics, you have to build a scraper, which is just some iron and some sticks or something. I don't remember exactly, but it's simple. Then you have to scrape mobs to get skin cells. You make this DNA analyzer, put the skin cells in here, and you'll get a individual cell. Then you use the cells in the DNA extractor to get a encrypted piece of DNA. Then you put it in the DNA decryptor, and you get an unencrypted piece of DNA. And then you put it in the DNA splitter to choose what specific gene you want off of that DNA. So a lot of the things you come across, these are what the genes look like. They're going to be basic genes, and they're not specific to anything. But other times you will chance upon a specific gene, like a swim in lava gene from zombie pigmen, or a fly gene from bats. And a lot of these create this organic drop output, which is used for creating anti-genes to get out of your blood, but that's another thing. So all of these are upgraded with some overclockers, and they auto output into each other. As you can see there, it says auto output, and I used a little simple sorting system to separate basic genes from the special genes in here. So what you have to do after you get the genes is you take it down to a DNA breeder, you put the gene that you want in here, and then you have to put either more of that gene or basic genes into it. And I'm going to show that. So I take a throw potions from a witch and I put it in here. It says breeding state 0 of 16. So I have to put either 16 basic genes in there, or I have to put 8 throw potions genes in there, because the same gene will give you twice as much, or you can mix and match as much as you want with basic genes and the same one that you're breeding. But I've done that for quite a few. These are all my completed ones. So I have a woolly gene, throw potions, eat grass, fly, infinity, and swim in lava. So you could probably guess what one I'm really interested. Yeah, fly. So we don't have to be a bat anymore to fly. Which, for me anyway, I prefer, because I get to see my actual model and not the bat. And I get to be too tall and look at things how you normally would. But we're not gonna go ahead and do the fly gene right away. First we want to do something a little bit different. You know, for fun, let's just try the eat grass gene. Why not? So this is what you have to do. Wait a minute. Did I have all this in my first episode? I don't even know, but I have a request pipe here, and it leads to a whole bunch of chests filled with all my stuff, and then I'm using the Project Red pipes to pipe it out, and this is my input chest. It's a camouflaged chest, so it just takes on the appearance of the blocks around it, but I can request all my stuff from here. I don't have to get it out of chests anymore. So anyway, let's get a syringe. So what we gotta do is just get our own blood. Ugh, that hurts. We're gonna centrifuge it up. Doesn't take too long. So then we get a centrifuged thing. Then we put the syringe that's been centrifuged in there with the gene, and it's gonna go ahead and combine it. I don't have overclockers in this one. Okay, syringe filled. Now we gotta centrifuge it again. And, well, I guess don't really need to make another syringe. Okay, filled and centrifuged. Now we can inject ourselves with the eat grass gene. Alright, go ahead, poke ourselves right in the face. Boom! Ugh. They're all nauseous. Nausea 3. Okay, let's try this out. So we should be like a sheep now. Oh, maybe not. I think we need to be hungry, because it does actually fill up your hunger bar. Alright, let's fly around a little bit. Or we can just, it's probably going to take a little too long. Let's just fly as we prepare the next gene. So let's take our blood again. Oh, didn't actually take the blood. Nope. Can I not take the blood when I'm flying? Okay, there we go. Centrifuge that up. I'd really like to do the swim in lava gene next. Infinity is like an infinity bow. Throw potions like a witch. You can press a button to throw potions. And Woolly, you can be sheared like a sheep. So that'll be fun to play around with in the future. You can get infinite wool from that. But I'd rather do some more interesting ones right now. So we should do 3 genes that eat grass, swim in lava, and then finally fly. Go ahead and centrifuge that up. Just fly around a little bit. I have a ton of these essence berry bushes. It's really nice. Okay. Let's inject ourselves with swim in lava. Ooh, just drops you out of the air, jeez. I'm gonna get my blood right away. Alright, let's try this out, I guess. Do I have a bucket on me? I want a bucket. Nope, not in there. In here? Nope. Oh, there's the buckets, jeez. Okay, let's take some. Please hope this works. I'm gonna take off my knapsack, because stuff from your knapsack will drop out. And one thing I need to make sure, okay, the tab is in there. I don't I'm worried. Okay, let's fly, just dip ourselves in. Oh! No, I got hurt. Wait, what? I injected myself with swim in lava. Okay, let's just pour this out. It's not gonna hurt anything. I totally got hurt from that. Oh no, it's not actually damaging me though. Oh nice. I don't take any damage. It still acts like it, but... Oh, that's cool. I could just trick somebody and just stand here taking damage, never dying. Oh, that's great. Doesn't wear that down either? Oh, that's awesome. I actually like that more than if it was just you are invulnerable to lava. Oh, okay. I should have done this earlier and centrifuged that up. But I guess time has come to use the fly gene. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Let's put this lava back in there. Sort that back out. Okay. Take that, fill it up. Nope, wrong one. Oh, no, that's the right one. Oh, I'm hungry. Let's try and eat some grass. Nom nom nom. That worked. That definitely worked. I'm not sure how much hunger it actually gives you. But I guess I can just chow down on my lawn from now on. So that's nice. I don't need this chicken farm that LizardBoi made. No, I'll probably still end up using it. Oh yeah, that's horrible. That like only gives you half a hunger thing. Let's see if we can get it down one more just to check. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, whatever. Just there we go. Yeah, it only gives you half. Okay, I will definitely be using his chicken farm. Okay. Syringe filled. Centrifuge it up again. I'm not really sure why you have to centrifuge it to inject it into yourself. But, okay. Okay. Moment of truth. Can't fly right now. Let's... Nope, I can't do that. There we go. Inject it into myself. Here we go. All nauseous. I'm gonna take my blood again. And... lift up. No. Lift off. Yes. Oh. Oh, yes. That's awesome. Oh, no fall damage. Oh, that's great. Oh, it's kind of weird, though. You get, like, this weird, whoop whoop thing going on every time you start or stop. That's kind of weird. Like, it's not a big deal or anything, but it's interesting. I haven't seen that on any other videos. Alright, well, cool. Now the reason I've been taking my blood after, well, the reason I took my blood now is because when you die, you lose all your genes. Not kidding, you lose them all. But if you take a sample of your blood when you have all the genes, and you keep it, and you centrifuge it, and then you store it, you can inject those genes right back into yourself. So you don't have to go through all that again. It's not like that. I'm gonna... I'm not sure what to do with this, because that's old. I guess I'm just gonna throw it out, because that's my old genes. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, well we can freaking fly. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, okay. Was there something else I was going to do? I think that was about all I was gonna do for this episode. Really, I just I do most of the building off camera because it takes me a while and it just seems kind of boring. But yeah, I figure I can check in, and if you have any suggestions, then you can let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely take those into account. Like I said, if you have any ideas for what I can do for this stuff, because it looks kind of ugly how it doesn't connect. Yeah. I suppose I can kind of place down some solid air, show you what I'm gonna do. Let's put it over here. So it's gonna suck not being able to see it. So yeah, I'm just thinking of doing something like this. So I've just got this barrier here. Yeah. Okay, there's nothing there. This is gonna suck doing and making sure there's no holes. Okay, so like one there. Whoa, okay. That breaks fast. And it didn't give me it back. Well, okay then. I suppose you need to use a Silk Touch pick, which I do have, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, so that's gonna be something I do off camera, but you can see it has the right effect, so it'll basically be this magical shield. Oh, no, sorry, you can't get in. So yeah, that's the effect I want. Like I said, I'll be making an evil thing over there with witchery, Probably be like Rumpelstiltskin. Gonna put this stuff away. So yeah, I think that's about it. I'm probably gonna end the episode and realize, oh wait, there's something else. But I don't think so. It's a lot of stuff to do off camera. Oh, I swear there's something else. I guess I didn't want to pick that back up. Was there any? No, not really. I can show off the cyclic assembler. I made a schematic for making the solid air. So the reason is because it requires a bucket of water, and with the cyclic assembler you can put water in it, and I'll just use that to mass produce it. And I'm just supplying the water there. Also made some obsidian with an igneous extruder. Nothing that exciting. Oh, and this is an item transport system with a tesseract that's supposed to link up to LizardBoi, but he hasn't set his up yet. Not quite sure what we're going to do with that. Oh, something I found out. Apparently you can pick up Q-Craft blocks with a Silk Touch pick. So, yeah. Suppose it wouldn't really have mattered in making that door, but still. It's kind of annoying that I didn't know that. But anyways, the door works fairly well. I mean, it's closes behind you, and then you look at the key, you know, do it like that or whatever, and you can come right in, and it doesn't close behind you. But yeah, so anyways, I think that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this video and the advanced genetics. Hope you thought that was cool. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But yeah, remember to leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment telling me what I could do for this setup here. If you have any ideas. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.